Do you want to learn an effective and interesting new way of marketing your travel business? We're talking about a way that we can target travelers specifically and have them find you. We're not talking about a way to generate cold leads that you really have to filter through, but a way that people that travel will see you as the expert, the number one authority, and they'll come to you when they're ready to travel. Now, when you think about the area of travel and you think about YouTube, it's a very competitive space, but the strategy that you're going to learn here will lay out the path for you to actually dominate your lane on YouTube. I want to show you what that means when I say dominate YouTube. So let's take a look at this. So we're here on YouTube. I'm going to type in a lot of different questions relating to different industries. 10 things you should never say to your child. Notice Paul Jenkins is at the top, followed by Nicolene Peck. I put both of those channels there. If you type in how to make virtual team meetings fun, you'll see Chad Littlefield at the top, and I put him there. How to become a politician, you'll find Jay Townsend. We put his channel there. How to treat hormonal imbalance in teenage girls, you'll find Dr. Carrie Ann Perkins at the top. Here's Chris Abbott at the top. Here's Chris Miles at the top. Here's Laurel Langmeyer at the top. Here's one more example, somewhat related to travel, how to start a retreat business. You'll find Michelle Villalobos in positions 2, 3, and 4. Now you might have noticed that all of these were questions. And as I've been doing keyword research for these clients, I found a lot of questions people are asking relating to travel, and I'll show you some of those. This is a tool called the Keyword Magic Tool, and I'm just going to put in here Machu Picchu. I already hit search and I already turned on the questions button, but there's a lot of questions you find in here. Where is Machu Picchu? How to get to Machu Picchu? What's important to do is to sort through these questions and divide them between those that are travelers and those that are not. So if somebody's asking, when was Machu Picchu built? That might not be a traveler. But if somebody is typing in how to get to Machu Picchu from Lima, that's probably somebody who's planning a tour. Or how long does it take to get to Machu Picchu? All right, let me show you another example. If I type in see Paris, and by the way, you can get a free trial of this tool if you go to herokeywordtool.com. All right, let me hit search on this one, see Paris. What to see in Paris, must things, what is there to see and do in Paris? And watch this, I can go to advanced filters and I'm going to turn the word count up to 8. It just gives you more specific questions. What to see in Paris in 3 days? Or how many days do you need to see Paris? Can you see the Eiffel Tower from Disneyland Paris? Let me show you one more example. I'll put in here Mediterranean cruise. And I've still got that word count filter turned on. What to wear on a Mediterranean cruise in October? When is the best time to cruise the Mediterranean? What to pack for a Mediterranean cruise in October? Okay, so here's the key. You do research like this and you find really specific questions that relate to your target audience and your expertise. So now we know that people are typing these questions in on Google and YouTube. And who are they finding now? Like right now, they're not finding you. But the solution is you can create videos that specifically answer each one of these questions. The strategy that I use to put all the videos that I create on the top of YouTube is called the Leaf Strategy. And I've created an entire other episode to teach you tactically how to do this strategy. So go watch this video next. It's called YouTube SEO, the Leaf Strategy.